probably Draymond Green.
Speaking of Draymond threes, they'd be in the playing tournament.
Dwight was in a mini slump since All-Star break. Played well as well, so he's all the way back. Movement, and Vucevic is on
To Dosunmu. Tough. Vucevic can shoot.
lead because they trust guys like Vucevic.
Difference between these two teams. The Bulls do not
Handling.
Whoa. Steph Curry.
Good hands. He knew he was going to try to swing it. You make a great defensive play like that.
Vucevic. Draymond corner three.
Lately, let me try to get out of here, but he wasn't out there on the basket. Draymond headed a little more, so they've been struggling defensively.
Feel sorry for themselves. The Bulls are playing their best. Gets a little space. Podziemski. There you go. Draymond fight.
Put him in the basket.
Draymond made him give it up. Steph gets Vucevic on a switch. And Chad GP2 kind of at his
Running back saying he's too small.
10. Now the Warriors have been 3 their last 4.
And all of them want to run with you. Yeah. But the thing is, with running, you have to get
so much. And the Warriors now on an 11. Raymond. Open Klay Thompson. Vucevic from deep. Past 10 games, Vucevic is averaging to GP2.
Now with Draymond.
Vucevic jumps to the quickness of Kobe White. Curry from the baseline.
To find him.
Vucevic.
Floor well, too.
What a skip pass to Klay.
And Vucevic, you're dead.
And speaking of picking, 15 points, 6 rebounds.
That type of success against
Andre Drummond. He's been doing this.
and that really breeds a ton of confidence. Free throws. And lately, he's been shooting how he was shooting, but lately it's been much better. Still the best in the league offensive rebounding.
And Klay, Kobe White. Fun to say.
Jumper from Kuminga.
The team out of the corner. Klay Thompson's getting all he can eat. Davis changes things inside. Got an open look. Is that even possible? At the steal. So now
got Santiago Casilla.
we're going
for, but I actually hadn't.
Has that been a problem for you? And
The clubhouse, I don't know what happens. Y'all understand his athlete. Look at this shot.
It's probably really cool to just go. What do you do during the offseason? What's going on?
You know, I told him it's been all right. You know, we're wrong. That's wrong. Don't do it.
Chicago. And the Warrior lead now. Emski, a little step around and
Swag.
Yeah, he's playing good.
About his defense, his tenacity, the way
I come with it. I turn it off.
Wiggins will draw the.
Were you on Fuller House? Yeah, it's a golf tournament in Florida for many years, and I was like, Disney World or Disneyland? I was like, yeah, just try.
Wiggins and DeRozan, he's 34%. And there is DeMar Durant would come to mind. The other three play not George.
Kawhi.
LeBron. Chris Paul and Javon Carter.
Day. She's like, I just hope a player falls higher up the crowd, though, and I respect
You got to be number 29. When you call it
To 30.
that's it. That is the number. Them being 7-2 in their last. Moody got around the run.
Long closeout.
Moots and Davis more minutes heading to the postseason. Wiggins, he can shoot over Javon. Carter, a little flip shot in the line. Davis gives Chris Paul another incredibly well.
He was beasting Wemby. Scoring average. He's played so. It was like, we don't cut as a team. What are you doing?
Quiet the crowd. Let's go get this. Klay went right. Alex Caruso. Kuminga hit a couple times. Chicago 4-14 against Milwaukee last night. Can take over. Klay.
Or end up at the free throw line.
Klay is the only. Caruso. Draymond trying to create space on the baseline. Kobe White off the line. Point lead basically in the final second. And Caruso all defensive first.
They love getting him going.
There. Vucevic losing up that screen. And clapped it flat. So Julian Phillips
Push like that. Trying to finish this half strong.
Oh, Kuminga. Dunk it. That's even better.
Yeah.
Well, no problem with that.
You got cut. Okay.
Let's play one-on-one after the game. Basketball in for golf. Let's get 14 in the second. After that 14, like one play. Just that 1 4-point. They thought about the flyby. Kuminga on the post-up.
Draymond had more space to throw it over the top.
On Carter, just finishing kick. Draymond committing the foul.
Just got to close out under control.
First time, Javon Carter to beat the shot clock.
Pretty nice. Takes on so much importance.
Phillips out of the corner. Draymond bang.
Team and DeRozan again.
got for the final minute here. An assist, 7 points. But as we said, the Bulls have just kind of Steph splits the double team. Get double team and DeRozan every time. 4. Over Phillips, he got a piece. Played and the half. Favoring the Warriors, so it's the starters. Cutting Kuminga. If he can make anybody a better team. Vucevic going. How about Draymond? You had Podziemski, one man to beat. Some of those seats when you're sitting right at the end of the bench. Shot clock at 4. Can't play him at 6. And what he's able to do,
All the tools that he does have. Even if he
Kobe White step back.
basically #1 in the league when he look.
And Kubic, he's got Wiggins and ties. Kuminga going to work to put it.
Was really working extensively with giving him a bunch of injury to learn from guys like Along with Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and everybody else.
Free throw stroke looks good.
Hey, to get to those shooters.
Steph had hit one.
He set a great screen to make it to where
Podziemski, he's shopping it off for Draymond and setting him up for those
part, not turn the ball over
to kind of explode and
quickness and his speed to get out of that
dunk into the Warrior locker room with Steph. He's to get it back out to Kobe White.
Cute.
And Curry 3. Skip pass. Podziemski around Vucevic to lay better basketball than they did in the second quarter. Kuminga in on Vucevic, enjoying that. There he is.
And he's still one of the more athletic
Championship. You know, that was the one that stayed in Steph's jersey. Klay Thompson, you go. It has team doc.
Vucevic wanted to post him up. Steph bring him in. Finally, he shed towards Vucevic.
Corey Craig. You got to credit Chicago. The Bulls right with them. Steph 3. Stop. Second half, not so good. Podziemski taking the lead with DeRozan sitting and Greek. Trace Jackson 10 for the Warrior reserve. This should momentum heading into this. All their close wins to Sumo. Chris Paul to Trace. Ron Carter with a warm-up. Not think Chicago would have more threes. The team 15-4 run. For mention anymore. DeRozan, a lot of threes, but he's 3 of 5. 11-point Chicago flipping it up. Chris Paul. Warriors own the first. Give it up. Kobe White, deep 3.
I said that earlier in the game.
I know. I'm just
Because they've had
make some threes, which the Warriors have not. And Andre Drummond. Vucevic, the big man, will rumble in
the 3 ball. So
he's and everything, but now he just found it with Kuminga and Podziemski. Kobe White floating it up. DeRozan drops it.
you try to raise your hand to save your 15 of his last 17 free throws.
Translated into the lead. Chicago. Kobe White, tough baseline. DeRozan. You can't. AK turn, fades, fire. Drummond on a post up, runs over. Chris Paul elbow. The team. Moody to tie it. With both teams played last night. Thought about that 3. Minus 18 from the 3-point line.
He's delivering that lead a little bit.
Exactly to your point. It's 3. Thought about the foul line jumper. Steph right off the bench. 16 minutes. Draymond's lead face.
And Moody.
The foot race. Moody will put it up. That 3. It'll be a top of the key.
Just pay for helping off of him.
Yeah, DeRozan. And it has been his career. Stephen Moody, Klay, Trace.
Getting great screens. His defender is
Davis on the handle. How did he find it? Kobe White driving. 1 career triple-doubles. Goes him on to a cutting Steph Curry to lay it up.
part of the game. That's helped.
Smallest team to 5. Kobe White did such a good job on Steph. He dances, fires, and misses on. 6 and 38 in the second and third. Moody, catch and shoot 3.
Just walk that one off and come back.
Draymond attacking. Draymond. Kobe White's made free throw. And that right ankle. Klay. Vucevic had the hot hand all night. 7 more made 3. Klay. Tough fake. Chicago's not done. Vucevic again. Vucevic again.
I'll settle down. Get something great.
Jump at him. Draymond 3. Kobe White creating space changes. Warriors led by 30. Klay comes. This is DeRozan time. Gets into the lane and in. Klay for 3. On an evening where the Warriors aren't making 30. Chris Paul picked up. Podziemski driving to lane.
If he makes him healthy.
He'll get it back. Chris Paul 3.
A long screen for Clay.
92 feet away.
It'll be tougher.
Phillips, he got a piece. Speaking of catch and shoot, Clay to end the half. The reserves 26-10 favoring the Warriors, so it's the starters. Podziemski to a cutting Kuminga.
It makes them a better team.
You can make anybody a better team. Vucevic. See if you can get Mr. Curry going. How about Draymond? Wiggins with the steal. Push ahead Podziemski, one man to beat.
Right?
So one thing about some of those seats when you're sitting right at the end of the bench.
Dub Nation.
Work on Draymond. Shot clock at 4. Can't play him. He got the 7'3" wingspan. He's only 6'6". And what he's able to do, guys that play like him.
Well, he uses all the tools that he does have.
You got to get Steph Curry going. Kobe White step back.
This team, including Vucevic, they're basically #1 in the league. When a great job.
He does.
Locked on his body. And
Vucevic, he's got Wiggins.
and he's just going to work using his size.
Kuminga going to work to put it
Half court. Chris Paul was really working extensively with it. Back to the basket, just kind of giving him a bunch of
team, your Warriors.
But what a luxury to learn from guys like C. Really sped up his development, along with Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and everybody else.
8 tonight. Free throw stroke looks good.
Warriors are having to go a long way to get to those shooters.
Steph had hit one.
And Podziemski set a great screen to make it to where it's
Sumo on Podziemski. Podziemski dropping it off for Draymond and setting him up for the
looks. You've done great for the most part, not turn the ball over. It's
crowd out of it too. They're waiting to kind of explode and
do that. He can just use his quickness and his speed to get out of that double airspace.
Yeah, at halftime they just walk into the Warrior locker room with Steph.
He's at
Russo. Got to get it back out to Kobe White.
See, too, they're in full push mode just like you.
And Curry 3. Kobe White the skip pass. Podziemski around Vucevic to lay
On yourself.
The starting group playing much better basketball than they did in the second quarter.
Him take much tougher shots now.
Kuminga in on Vucevic. You saw our broadcast partner Hunter Pence enjoying that.
There he is.
Going to the Hall of Fame.
I think so too. And he's still one of the more athletic.
Well, he wasn't there for the Toronto championship. You know, that was the passing the baton defensively, all trying to stay in Steph's jersey. Klay Thompson, he had 17 in the win over Chicago.
That's good. I think it's Kaiser.
It has Team Doc team to lead the Warriors.
He just fought him to get in front of him. Vucevic wanted to post him up. Steph just probing. Then finally he shed toward
equally amazing.
Oh, look at the collapse on Vucevic. Torrey Craig getting in there. He's able to dish it off.
You got to credit Chicago. He found that out, and the Warriors are seeing the Bulls right with them. Step 3. The handle, so the Warriors didn't turn it over in the first half. Second half, not so good. The deuce. Podziemski. Chicago taking the lead with DeRozan sitting, and
He's not worried about any streak.
Trace Jackson in that bench graphic. 30-10 for the Warrior reserve. Chris Paul. 58. It's like, who gets any kind of traction or momentum heading into this? We talked about the Bulls and all their close wins to Sumo and all the great defense. Chris Paul to Trace. Missed the free throw. Rob Carter with a warm-up.
They get an opportunity in transition.
Did not think Chicago would have more threes. Their biggest lead of the night. The team for
Shoot it.
16-4 run. Except for that Celtics game that we never mention anymore. DeRozan
Was flying at him.
doesn't take a lot of threes, but he's 3 of 5.
Inside with Trace Jackson Davis's work.
11-point Chicago. Kobe White flipping it up. Shot clock down to 5. Chris Paul, little clock difference, winding down the third. Warriors own the first. Rosen gave it up. Kobe White, deep 3-quarter, 17 points.
Yeah, I said that earlier in the game.
I know. I'm just.
You got to up it on that side because they've had.
Can you reignite your offense? Can you make some threes, which the Warriors have not with the team? Kobe White and Andre Drummond. Moody. The big man will rumble in.
And they've had a balanced attack with the three ball. So
It fell out of favor as the league was shooting threes and everything, but now he just found it. So Draymond, Moody, Chris Paul with Kuminga and Podziemski. Kobe White floating it up.
and on a swivel in that front row.
DeRozan drops
Tough one. One time you try to raise your hand to save your team. He was, I think it was like 13 of his last 17 free throws.
edge from the foul line, but it hasn't translated into the lead.
The basket.
Chicago. Kobe White, tough base to play 2 minutes in the fourth. DeRozan, you can't. AK turn, fades, fire, starting to buzz a little bit. Drummond on a post-up, runs over. Chris Paul elbow for it. The team. CP3 back to Draymond. Moody to tie it.
Minutes, which both of these teams are familiar with.
Both teams played last night. Javon Carter thought about that three. Game where you're minus 18 from the three-point line.
Our eyes, and they're trusting him in big moments. He's delivering. Fourth quarter, cut into that lead a little bit.
Free throw made.
Good.
That's exactly to your point. That's Carter to hit that three. Thought about the foul line jumper.
Donovan special.
Steph right off the bench. Well, Moses has 7 rebounds in 16 minutes. Draymond's lead
Buys you more time while you're finding your offense. And Moody.
Moody in a foot race. Moody will put it up. They thought about that three. It'll be a top of the key.
Aggressive. Vucevic really made the Warriors pay for helping off of him.
Yeah, DeRozan
In the mid-range, and it has been his career.
point lead. Stephen Moody, Clay, Trace.
And Trace Jackson-Davis is setting great screens. His defender is.
Trace Jackson-Davis on the handle. How did he find Moody? Time.
They had a little sauce to that one.
Kobe White driving. He's got 31 career triple-doubles.
Keep your aggression up.
Draymond to a cutting Steph Curry to lay it up.
That's been a big part of the game. That's helped.
Smallest Warriors.
21-5.
Kobe White.
Not easy to do in the NBA.
Caruso's done such a good job on Steph. He dances, fires, and misses off.
With Vucevic, too. That's all it took.
Gave up 36 and 38 in the second and third. Curry, kick out Moody, catch and shoot three.
Yeah, that's one. You can't just walk that one off and come back.
Ball in. Draymond attacking. Draymond. DeRozan, Mr. Fourth Quarter. Kobe White's made free throw. That was a full yank on that right ankle. Clay. Vucevic had the hot hand all night. 1 points on the three-point line. 7 more made three. Draymond thought about that jumper. Clay. Tough fake. Order's been much improved. But Chicago's not done. Vucevic is Sumo with the shot clock at 3. Vucevic again.
What are you running now? Settle down, get something great.
Chris Paul gets Vucevic on a switch. 2 men jump at him. Draymond 3. Shot clock at 10. Kobe White creating space. Team ties. 19 lead changes. Warriors led by 30. Clay comes ball. This is DeRozan time. Against Moody on the switch again. Gets into the lane and Podziemski is back in. Clay for 3. 25 on an evening where the Warriors aren't making. DeRozan again. Vucevic with 31. DeRozan with 30. Chris Paul picked up 12 left in the game. Podziemski driving to lay. 83% free thrower.
If he makes some, it's so unfortunate because Warriors just got healthy.
Paul looking. He'll get it back. Chris Paul 3.
Just love to get like a long screen for Clay.
His free throw. Then the Warriors will be 92 feet away.
It'll be tougher.
And that will do it. So the Chicago